and he is one of the top 5 or 6 strikers in world football, and he is someone, he's played in this league before, probably played here a few times, Atletico Madrid, so he'll know the place well, know their players well, and he is the one world-class striker. You've got top strikers, I think he is world-class striker.
He'll relish the thought. We're talking about the problems that City may have in the centre of their defence. He will relish the thought of playing against Piqué and Mascherano tonight. Yeah. He could terrorise him. He could terrorise him because he's quick, he's aggressive, he's a bright football player. And I come back to it. When you've got the likes of him in your team and Yaya Toure, they could come here tonight. The two of them could have great nights. The team doesn't have to play well, but they have great nights and they could win it for City. But then I come back to the other side of it. The same applies to Barcelona.
The problem is the forwards just seem all gone off the board at the same time. Dzeko's not scored in 7. Negredo's not scored in 7. He's not scored in the 2 games when he's come back. So it's all sort of it's all worked together in that respect. But they need him to play extremely well. I mean, do you think that Mascherano would rather play against him as a smaller striker?
He may do, but if anyone's going to exploit Mascherano, it's going to be his mate from the Argentina squad. He knows all about him as a holding midfield player, and he'll probably know his deficiencies in a centre-back role. He is the one player that you try and exploit. I'm sure it was mentioned in the team meeting, Mascherano, get the ball into Aguero's feet, round the edge of the box, and he's very rash, Mascherano.
I think if we can get the ball into the last third, and that's easier said than done, if we can get the ball into the last third and into Aguero, he will cause some problems for me.
And of course the local heroes have emerged behind. No Pellegrini, of course, in the dugout this evening. From a Manchester City perspective, Graham, you've got managerial experience. Does it matter?
It depends how the game pans out. If there's something drastic happens, like a player gets sent off, or someone gets injured and has to come off, and it's something you've not thought about, and that can happen, he will be missed. But a normal game of football, they will have talked about all the possible scenarios. If this happens, if that doesn't happen, we'll take him off, we'll put him on, we'll make a tactical change between players. That will all have been discussed with Pellegrini and his assistants.
Has that ever happened to you in your career, Graham, when you've been banned from a game? You must have. You loved the row. You must have. Surely, come on, Graham.
Yeah, but I think you could communicate with the touchline in those days. You know, whether it was someone running down, or you're on the phone, or someone next to you is on the phone. As I understand it, he's not allowed to do that here tonight.
No communication.
But you'd like to think he's covered all the scenarios, but you never know. There's always something that come up that you've not thought of.
Okay. Now coming next, he's not much taller than me, but somehow Javier Mascherano has blunted some of the world's finest strikers, is in his unlikely role at the heart of the Barcelona defence. Can he keep City quiet tonight?